Pastor Glenn last weekend, and when he went into his hooting and stuff toward the end, what we call it, I could have swore he was doing some old school house moves. So of course I want to take it and spin it a little bit and bring it true to life of what I saw. So I'm gonna have a little fun with Pastor Glenn for a minute. I hope y'all enjoy it. But the message that he gave was on point. So if you really want to hear what he did, just go to New Life Southeast page and check him out. Pastor Glenn, great preacher over there with Pastor Hannah. So I'm gonna groove with this a little bit, then we gonna go straight to Pastor Glenn. Tell me what y'all think about it. Y'all ready? Let's go.
God's going to give you an answer. He gives them a promise. He gives them a promise. And he says in verse 8, he says, and he answers him, he says, pursue, for you shall overtake them, and without fail, recover all. Oh, that's all I needed to hear. For some of you, the only thing that you needed to hear was that you can go after it. Can I tell you that a prophecy is nothing but a license for you to possess your promise? That anytime God reveals what's next for you, he said it's yours, go after it. Now if God says he's gonna do it, it don't mean that it's gonna fall on your lap. If God gives you a promise, what he gave you was permission. Pursue, because you shall surely overtake them, and without fail you gonna recover all. All I needed to hear was that God don't want me broke. All I needed to hear was that God don't want me sick. All I needed to hear was that God don't want me depressed. All I needed to hear was that God didn't want me to quit. All I needed to hear is that God has a plan for me to prosper in the midst of my pandemic. You shall pursue and recover all. Shall I move in it? Shall I move in it? Shall I walk in the instruction? Shall I come in the place where God is? Shall I see what God is saying about this situation? What does God say about your family? What does he say about your children? What does he say about your money? Because when I hear God, 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 it sounds like God is talking to me. It sounds like God is talking to me. Somebody that's under the sound of my voice, God is talking to you. Hey, he's talking to you right now. He's talking to you right now. Hey, he's talking to you right now. He's talking to you right now. Pursue and recover all. What you gonna do? Pursue, hey, and recover all. I'm coming to get my stuff. 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 What God said? Coming to get my stuff. Coming to get my stuff. I'm coming to get my stuff. Hey, coming to get my stuff. Coming to get my stuff. What you doing?
Come on, Pat.
Coming to get my stuff. Wait. What he do? 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 He responded to revelation. He didn't react to his situation. He responded by revelation and not react to the situation. You see, when God gives you a promise, what you got to understand is nestled inside of the promise is the power to possess whatever he said. See, whenever God speaks, he speaks to reveal. He reveals to manifest. He don't tease you. When God speaks, he speaks to give you authority and power. When God says it, there's a power that comes over you to do whatever he says. That's why you can't procrastinate while you in recovery. Did you hear what I said? You can't procrastinate while you in recovery. Because when God speaks, over you to accomplish whatever he just said. Whenever God speaks, there's a power to do it. When he says speak, your name right there. Everything that I lost, hey, everything that I lost, I'm recover all. I'm gonna recover all. Everything God promised me, I'm gonna possess it. Everything God said about me, I'm gonna believe it. If I gotta talk to myself till nobody else is talking to me, I gotta say to myself whatever God says about me, and I'm gonna get my stuff. Going to get my stuff. Hey, I'm going to get my stuff. Hey, I'm going to get my stuff. I'm going to get my stuff. Where you going? I'm going to get my stuff. Where you going? I'm going to get my stuff. What you doing? I'm going to get my stuff. Where you going? You mean you stop crying with tears in your eyes? With tears in your eyes? With tears in your eyes?
Let's go.
With pain in your body? 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 With your money acting funny? With your money acting funny? With your kids acting crazy? With your family acting crazy? What you doing? I'm going to get my stuff. Hey, going to get my stuff. Hey, going to get my stuff. Where you going? Going to get my stuff. Where you going? Going to get my stuff. I need you to get up and get yourself together and go and go and go. It's go time. It's your go season. You gotta move forward. You gotta move forward. You gotta move forward. Not backwards. Where you going? Forward. Where you going? Where you going? Say I'm going to get myself. Where you going? Where you going? I gotta go. Where you going? Where you going? You ought to type in. You ought to declare. You ought to declare. I want to get it. I want to get it. I want to get it. All of it. Everything. 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 I'll see you in the future. I'll see you in the future. I'll see you in the future with all your stuff. I'll see you in the future. I'll see you in the future. I'll see you in the future with all your stuff. Where you going? 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 Where you going?
Yeah. Pastor Glenn, he really laid that down. I really like that. I hope you guys enjoyed that groove. I just had to come on here and do that. It's your boy Cody here, just laying down little stuff. Saw Pastor Glenn last week. I'm looking forward to seeing him tomorrow and lay down some more of that good gospel. Until we meet again, y'all, DJ Cody signing out.